I like a lot about Safe and Baja, because I can feel like I have a sense of community here. I'm not, oh, it just went off again. Yeah,
What do you mean?
it just totally went
Okay, hang on.
off.
That's okay. Keep talking to TikTok.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I live a pretty quiet life, but I also enjoy life. I enjoy people. I love people, actually. I really enjoy it.
She's had like 20 lives already.
And I've tried a million things in my life because I want to explore life. I want to be
adventurous here.
You know, I want to experience as much as I can. I don't know how much time I have left. I don't know how much time I have to begin with, but I just want to experience life, and I don't want to live in fear of something that's just in my head, or fear of something that somebody told me I should be afraid of.
We've all been conditioned by different things, trauma, culture, in ways we don't even realize. So that's one of the things. Don't come here. Okay, I have to say this. That you can't. Boop, beep, beep. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you can't come here and assume you know anything, because I just did an article about time in Mexico. We have no idea that other people think about time differently. I'm like, what? It's not linear? I don't understand what's like. We don't even I didn't even realize that people think about time in other countries in a completely different way than we do. And it's very linear. Everything's time driven. I think it contributes to the anxiety, because you're like, no, the time. It's a pressure, like the time. I think that creates an anxiety state, actually. And so you don't have that in Mexico. And maybe this is why people can relax.
That is so true. I remember.
But somebody's going to be late.
So when I came in September, and I found a place to rent.
Yeah.
And so I did my first and last month's rent, did all that stuff I had to up front, and then I went back to Tennessee where I was living.
Yeah.
And I proceeded to get rid of everything, really tighten up what was going to be, what I could carry in a tiny car.
In 30 days.
And I had 30 days to pull this off.
And it would have been sooner, but she was waiting for something.
That's right. It would have been sooner, except the dadgum state never changed the title of my car from one state to another when I moved. So I'm like, okay, I have the title of my car. Oh, it's not for this state. So I go and get this taken care of, and I'm specifically not naming the state because of how hilarious this was. First of all, they were just as confused as I was as to why I didn't have a title that had been issued by that state, and I'd been living there for 4 years. Then they told me they would just pick up the phone and call to the capital city and talk to the people there, and then get it taken care of. Well, that didn't work. So then I ended up having to stay a little over 2 weeks longer, waiting for them to mail the title to me. I get the title, I move. 3 weeks ago, I go to Mailbox Express to pick up my mail.
Plug in Mailbox Express.
And there's a very, a government document, very official looking, and I open it up, it's a second title.
You never got the first.
So, in 4 years, they didn't ever change it to the correct state. And then within the 2 weeks to get the title from that state, and then another month and a half of whatever happened, and then I got a second title.
Sounds like Mexico.
That I would kind of expect. And having now kind of interacted a little bit with the tax office here in Ensenada, which I guess does everything from placas, which are your license plates.
Oh, they do?
To your, I think you might even be able to pay your water bill or something there.
Yes, be.
But definitely your property taxes or whatever, however that's framed.
Speaking of paying taxes, We're trying to find other ways to contribute because we don't pay taxes. Somebody made a comment about that.
Yeah.
Yes, we know. We're sorry, but we'll overtip the waiter.
Yeah, and every single person I see in the street who's juggling 3 machetes and is a cute little girl that weighs about 112 pounds. Yeah, I'm gonna I keep spare change in the car all the time to continually feed that back in the system.
But can I say what the difference between that is in the United States? In the United States, they just put their hand out. Nobody even tries. Like, oh my God, you could at least try. Like, what is happening here?
Whether it's selling towels that can clean your windshield, or feather dusters, or
maybe that's how you pay your taxes.
You know, or the people who have some religious thing that they're trying to give you a card for, and you give them a few pesos to help them out, and they're so grateful, and they give you a piece of stale candy.
Or
you don't care about the candy. You're doing something to open your heart up.
Or you don't want to support the guy will buy his dog some food.
Yeah.
The dog doesn't want it. That's how you pay your taxes.
There are 100 ways to pay back a little more than just take from Mexico.
And I think that's the point the guy is trying to make. Like, you don't pay taxes, what are you doing? Well, that's kind of the point of the product. We're trying to figure it out.
Hey, Armandus was in Rosarita today. He says everything's fine.
Yep.
So, I think it was Lisa B. You're probably watching another video, but if you hear this, come to Mexico because everything's fine.
More people? Okay, so don't say come to Mexico. We have to
come to Ensenada, come to
Baja. We really have to make this distinction for this weird reason.
Well, and we're seeing the response, so yeah, you're right.
But you notice when they're going to dog Mexico, they say Mexico.
Yep.
But nobody's saying Baja's horrible. They say Mexico. What? No, this is too. No, we have to separate this because it affects tourism here, like, a lot. So, okay, my ask. Trying to make a drink, but I want to ask. I want to ask people to like the one. Okay, one of the ways you can support the project. I'm trying to find my glasses so I can take over comment reading. That's what I'm trying to do. And the ice. That's all the noise. Okay, but anyway, one of the ways that you can support us is really just when you're online and you're doom scrolling or whatever you're doing, at 2 a.m., go to sleep. Do something that, like, you can tag Safe in Baja, at Safe in Baja, or if you don't want to do that, because it might be a little spammy, you can just say, like, no, Baja's safe, go to Baja. If you don't want to go to Mexico, go to Baja, California. That's what you tell people. Yeah. And Baja, California is safe. So just, if you can help us make that distinction online when you're seeing people make these arguments. Baja California, it's Mexico, but it's not, you can't lump everybody all together. You guys know what I mean.
Yes.
So if you can help us spread that message, and because that will help us it tells the truth.
Yeah.
It clears up some misconceptions, and then you're kind of fighting against the misinformation that's going out just by doing that. Make the distinction.
Yeah. And I guess if you had to draw a parallel, you could say it's like the lower 48 and Alaska.
It's apples and oranges.
It's
all Mexico,
different.
but it's not.
It's all, this is all Mexico, but Baja California is completely different, and I've been
so close to the United States.
Many, many, many states and many cities in the central part of Mexico, and Baja is completely different.
And another thing we noticed is so there was some riffraff in Tijuana, right? For a minute. Oh, by the time I called Armando of Baja Fun Book, he's my contact in TJ, in true Mexican fashion. I'm like, dude, what's going on up there? I'm like, dude, what's going on up there? And he's like, oh, there's still some smoke, but I'm barbecuing in my backyard. And then they're like, not, no preocupada nada. O sea, habla español muy poquito. Sorry, this is a very, like, es muy inglés. Pero en otro episodes, future episodes.
Investigative.
Future episodes.
Live.
We will have, we're gonna need a producer. We're gonna figure out how to get people on, but they speak Spanish. Maybe there's 2 people and we can have somebody translate or do, like, we will figure it out to make it more bilingual for everyone. Let me just say that. But, like, we're figuring it out.
Later,
so bear
Pepe,
with us.
Not right now. Let me see. Daniel Ochoa. We just finished saying this is Mexico, but this is Baja California we're in.
So we're not allowing
So
people
we're
to just
not-
say Mexico.
We're not talking about the greater part of this country that we are divided from by a sea.
Well, the culture is different. The people are different. We're close to the U.S. It's not the mainland. It's different. And if you keep what you do is you are affecting people's money. If you want to support Mexico right now, support that because this affects tourism. People cancel.
Yeah.
People will cancel, and this means a loss of tourism dollars here for the locals. This impacts the locals' ability to pay rent. You're taking food out of their child's mouth.
Yeah.
No comida en la boca de los hijos. So, if you don't want to do that, and that's a fear-based thing. See, all of this is fear-based. I'm not going to go because I'm afraid of this, that, and the other, and we're trying to clarify. If you want to come to Mexico, come over here. That's all. But don't do anything out of fear. If you're afraid, then don't come.
Yeah.
Until you can change your vibration or your attitude.
Yeah,
or,
just be completely sensible. And
Or, well,
if something scares you, don't walk into it.
no, get more education. Become
Yeah.
more comfortable with it. Talk to more people. That's why we're trying to do this live, why we have the page. You see other people are involved. I'm going out and I'm like, beep, beep, beep. I'm like, everything's good, todo bien. There's not anything to be afraid of, but don't be stupid either. There's some rules. Claro, we try to teach people the rules también. Trying to hablar en español, poquito, suavecito.
Gypsies, how do I
Diga.
start the move with Mexican-American grandparents that are from Mexico?
Okay, so let me address this.
Yes.
It's a legal question, that's why.
Okay.
Do you mind?
No,
Okay.
please do.
Because we have a philosophy about not giving out legal advice.
Yeah.
All I can say is yes, that's going to make your process easier and smoother and, whatever that is. But we recommend HH Consultores. Here, somebody was saying, like, why don't you make a comment? Here, let me put it. I'll take over the comments.
Oh, there you go.
Let me do. Right, so HH Consultores, they are hopefully I'm spelling it right, but it's on Safe in Baja. It's not that. Consultores. Okay, you're going to know what I mean. Like HH Consultants, but in Spanish. And I probably spelled it in Spanish wrong, but, you can Google Translate. Your first lesson.
Yeah.
Translate consultant into Spanish.
And you know what? And use Google or use ChatGPT or whatever you use to research
Right.
for yourself to get some real basic.
I'm going to address
beginnings.
Yosita
Okay.
because she does have a valid point, but I'm not making these statements in the context that you're taking them, but I do understand and I support your position. So Yosita says, that's the stupidest thing you could say. Baja California is Mexico, and so are California, Texas. I agree. I agree that the borders crossed people. People didn't cross borders. Okay? I have a hat that says, Make America Mexicana Again. And they put it in red, and people were scared. So I do fully support that. And nobody is illegal, and this is something that's going on over there, and that's why we're looking over here. Because, due process is being violated. All kinds of constitutional rights are being violated right now. And that is not a safe situation. And yes, America is really good at colonizing and taking shit that's not theirs. Right. I get it. I'm totally with you. Yosita, I'm on board with you on that one. Absolutely, 100%. It's BS. However, when I'm talking in the context that we're talking about, I'm trying to differentiate a safety perception of applying what's going on in the interior of Mexico to Baja California, because that is not the truth. It's not accurate. It's a because then people place that perception of what's happening in Guadalajara on to this area.
Yeah.
And then the media keeps showing the inflammatory initial, like, 3 hours of havoc. Like, okay, we're like 2 days in, dude. What are you guys talking
And
about?
they're using one word when you're saying Mexico. So what's happening,
The media is.
you know,
Right.
3,000 miles away
Right.
is affecting
Right.
this entire peninsula that's completely detached physically from
And
the
it-
rest of the interior of
And it
Mexico.
does affect the whole country, but we had a slight flare-up in TJ. Everybody sheltered in place. It didn't travel down to Rosarito or Ensenada. It got contained very quickly, and then that was the end of it. And after 48 hours, it goes back to normal. Of course, in those cities, there was a mandatory shelter in place. They shut down the airport. Like, of course, you're going to have to take more precautions. But to place that severity level of the restrictions, now you're just saying Mexico, and in your head you're thinking, oh, this applies to Baja California too? No. This is what's affecting tourism. It's not correct. So, I get your point, Yosita, and I'm 100% with you on that, but I want to make it very clear when I'm talking about this, I'm only talking about it in that very, very limited context. And I do not mean to offend anybody. And thank you for bringing it up so that I could address it, because possibly other people are. I will be the first to admit I don't know what's going on, and this is where I should not assume anything.
Yeah.
And I'm a guest, and I'm going to respect your opinion, but I don't want you to think that we're like just completely oblivious to. And I wanted to clarify the paradigm in which I'm. Okay, you guys get the point, but I'm like a little upset. I don't want to offend you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're
I'm a little verklempt, remember? In the thing, they go, talk amongst yourselves. I'm a little verklempt, remember?
Okay, Felix, this is going to be the most unfair question ever. Best seafood in Ensenada. Oh my God.
I'm like, is this going to be controversial?
Oh, I'm sure it is controversial.
The best seafood, okay. Well, the fish
depends.
taco. Okay, we're going to move. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, later things. The fish taco was created here.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Phoenix,
fried one.
I didn't say that.
Phoenix.
Fish taco over by our Dr. Jojobo's office.
Oh,
Across the
Jacobo.
street,
Oh,
Jacobo.
he's a Jack in the Box. Okay.
Is
Oh yeah, we have to talk
yummy.
about him in a minute, but there's a competition. I'm gonna be like, okay, it's Gabelli's tacos. I'm like Felix versus Gabelli's. I want there to be
I
like
thought
a
it was
competition.
Well.
What is it?
Well.
No. I'm making no. That's the one right by the cruise ship.
Yeah.
No, there's a TikTok video about Gabelli. The bomberos were there. I met the owner. My sticker is on the.
And I haven't been there yet.
Hmm.
That's just wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll do another video. We could do 2 videos. We could go to Phoenix and we could be like, dun. You could be. Are you gonna be team Phoenix or team? I'm team Gabelli, so you have to
guess I'll
be
have to
team.
be the other
By
way.
default, you're red for playing checkers or Connect 4. Anyway, so yeah. See, we can do a Phoenix Gabelli. Whose tacos are better, Phoenix or Gabelli? Okay, what else is there?
Oh, Amparo says what we're saying is like saying that San Diego is a part of the USA, but because it's close to Mexico. Well, San Diego is a part of the USA.
Well, maybe that's not what he meant. I know it's confusing. I'm making it confusing. I'm just trying to. But what's happening? Maybe you don't understand is that the United States is using this as a tool to instill fear through the social media by continuing to use too broadly of a term and not being specific enough about the geographic region in which these things are occurring and at what severity level they are occurring. That's it. I don't know how to explain it any further.
Yeah.
I'm going to let it go. But the only other thing about that is Baja California is also, it's always at a level 3 alert. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Well,
It means nothing that it's at level 3 during an incident like this, because it's always at level 3
Yeah.
as far as I know. Like, we not call Wolf? Like, so then you don't have any, there's no base, like, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, because it's Tijuana.
Okay.
No, Mexico is a sovereign country, and if they step foot in here, I'm Irish, and the Irish fought on the Mexico side, St. Patricios. I'm a St. Patrick's Battalion lady. Oh yeah, no. The Irish were on board with you, so no.
Sosa, let's
You
address
can't say
Sosa's
that. I'm
question here.
85% Irish, so no. I'm Mexican in mi
Put your glasses
corazón.
on.
In mi corazón, I'm Mexican. Okay.
Sosa.
Okay. Why? Oh,
Why are we trying to put in a good word for Baja
Because we
California?
live
Because
here.
we live here and we love it. I mean,
or I wouldn't
Okay.
be living here.
yeah, and we wouldn't be talking about it either if we didn't love it.
Mhm.
It'd be really kind of
And because people need help.
weird to sit here and do these videos and embarrass ourselves like this if we didn't love where we were.
But people need help.
This is so true.
And we need to unify the community.
No, Sosa, we don't own property.
No.
Neither of us. We rent.
This is a taxes question again.
Yeah. No. No.
We're trying to find other ways to pay our taxes. But, it's like not over what?
EN 476. Your parent. Hola to your parents in El Sasul.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Oye, esta es
Yes,
la
we
realidad.
know Baja is Mexico. We get that. Yeah.
Yes. We qualified that a couple times already.
The weather is.
You'll have to go back and watch the video.
Oh, it was like 73 today.
yeah,
It was
the
a
weather.
gorgeous day.
Are we gonna talk about the
Wonderful.
weather?
Yep, we got a weather.
When it was raining, okay, can I say something
Yeah.
about the rain in Mardi Gras?
Go
This
for
is
it.
why we love Ensenada. Okay, they have moved Mardi Gras to March, which is not Mardi Gras, but who cares?
Yeah.
Because of the rain, and then it did rain. So if you want to steal Mardi Gras, you can come to Ensenada in March, and then the same weekend as the beer fest at the Riviera. So get ready to not be
Yeah.
sober ever.
Okay. Appreciate the comments. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're talking about the popo.
Yeah, people are, you got good and bad people everywhere. I don't care where you are in the world. I do not care where it is. You have people who are positive, people who are negative. You have people who want to disrupt things. You have people who want to be in power. You have people who abuse people. It's the frickin' world.
It's kind of the
And,
picking between the
you
lesser
know,
of two evils.
We're all human beings, and it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's like a marriage because we have to take it all.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Yes,
in
ma'am.
kindergarten.
You're next.
Oh, Lulu. Oh, wait. Cece wants to be next, though. Cece,
Oh.
do you want to be next?
Okay.
Here, you can be the talking stick. Look, say hi, Cece. Are you a TikTok? She's also a unicorn helper. We're gonna make unicorn PLRN. Right? Are you okay? Okay. Are you okay? What's wrong? Do you need more medicine? I gave you your medicine. Are you cold? Are you hungry? What's happening? I don't know, but you have to give me a minute. Do you want to sit with Auntie Julia? What do you want? Okay, I know. Are you gonna be okay? Don't have a seizure.
Okay, so-
Okay, no.
I don't.
Wait, can I say
I
two?
think can we be done with the definition between?
Oh yeah, I'm not
Mexico
addressing
and
that
Baja?
anymore. I always said I'm talking about
Yeah.
that in a very specific. We know Baja is Mexico. We got it. You are 100% right. We are wrong. We're moving on. We got you. Baja is Mexico. Yes, we understand that. Love you. Moving on. Okay, so the two things about the popo. Yeah, you can't perseverate on it or you just like spiral down. Okay, anyway. The popo, more important things. Somebody should explain it to them in the comments so I don't have to do it. Thank you. They will handle it. The group will handle it. Or we're just going to let it go. The popo, there's two things. So both my dad and my stepdad were cops in the United States. and I've been in the legal field for a very long time. So, yes, Julia, there's good and bad cops everywhere. It kind of goes to this mentality where, like, if it's not 100% safe, it's not safe. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So it's not safe. Well, we're trying to make it safer, so I'm not sure, like, what that kind of mentality, what the point is of that. That you get the vibe of those comments. Like,
Yeah.
okay, well, you're really just not aligned, so scroll by.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and,
Well, we're not going to split hairs over this.
tell you that, yes, Baja's Mexico for 20 minutes. No,
Yeah.
the rest of the people have moved on. Anyway, the Popo. So the second thing you can do when you come to Baja is get Mex Legal app. Oh, can we type that in? Are we 74 messages? Hang on, do you want me to do it? Okay, well, I'm always behind on the messages. Mex Legal app. So this is a fabulous app where, oh, because I have to go back. Colonizers. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cut the BS. Apparently you drink the Kool-Aid. Okay, so people just come in and, like, they don't know what we're about and they're making assumptions, and then you get these crazy comments. So we're just not going to address that. People can think whatever they want. I'm not here to, like, argue with, I'm not going to fight with people about it.
We're not here to change anybody's mind.
You're either on board or get out.
Yeah,
like, we're not going to pay attention to
We're just
you.
saying that we personally think that we have a responsibility to other people who have come down here, who want to live here. I think.
But do you see
like
that
we have a responsibility?
you're either a
to-
colonizer or you're not doing enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just not gonna, like, you can't do both.
Yeah, and you can't do both, and
But it's just somebody that's making these comments that's operating from a different paradigm than we are.
yeah.
Like, okay, I'm not gonna change your whole, like, perception of the world in
And
a
we're
TikTok.
not attempting to. Saving Baja is not saying that we're going to change the world. It's not saying that we're going to create this entire safety net where no one would ever have anything happen to them. We're just putting out as much information and as much heart and as much caring to say that we want people that are here, that interact with us, that join this group, to be able to talk to us and to feel like what we have to offer does help them feel safer here in Baja.
So
Not to say that you're frightened all the time and that all this bad shit's going on. Yeah, sure it is. I mean, who needs that kind of a reality check? What we're trying to say is that in the choices that we've made to be here, we want to have a community where we can safely interact and talk with one another, question, find out things, learn.
We need the local community for that too. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody says, oh, in the Baja community, we speak Spanish and pay taxes to the Mexican government. Right, because that's what you're legally required to do.
Right.
We here, as we're coming in, a lot of us are qualifying financially. We're not taking anything from the government, and we're trying to do our best to offset our presence here. And that means supporting the local community. I mean, the problem with these kind of comments is it's still divisive. It's still this us versus them mentality. But this is something that's based in fear. Again, we go back to it's not hate versus love. Thank you, Bad Bunny. But
Yeah.
it's fear versus love, because the basis of hate is fear. Like,
Yeah.
no. So these comments, like, when I look at them, oh, that's a fear-based comment. But people have trauma. People have had and I laugh, and I don't know why I do that. And people are like, that's not funny. Why she's laughing? It's a weird tick. Sorry.
It's a nervous laugh.
I have clients that get upset with me. Believe it. Well, you believe that. Some clients get upset with me. I'll try not to do that. Sorry, it's a weird tick. It's not funny, but like, that mentality is just fear-based. It's not love-based. That doesn't feel loving. Does the comment feel loving?
No.
No. So the opposite of that is some kind of fear. And that's because the person has a gap in knowledge, and then some people have an inability to absorb new information, but I'm not going to fix that psychological problem. And that's what's occurring over there too. So this. I will go through the comments and block people. I'm just going to tell you. So this low vibe, fear-based thing, that it won't continue in my lives. These people will just not exist in our universe, because that's how you create your own universe. You don't have to tolerate the people that you don't want to, that are not aligned with you. That's it. It's very simple. It's not personal though. It's all about the vibe. Because I'm creating a safe space. Those are not safe comments. Those are very aggressive. They don't feel safe. They don't feel loving. That's not allowed here. Okay? So vibrationally, I'm going to push back on all of the people that are doing that. You can move on. Get the F out of my TikTok right now. And I love you, Facebook, because you're safe in Baja. I love you. But get out. Es tu malo mental? Tu hoy. Habla español. And guess what? On my TikTok, if you watch it, somebody said, well, habla español. Sí, habla español. And I told her off in Spanish. Today, I'm not so fluent. But, oh no, I can speak Spanish. I'm not just doing it. I understand there's a lot of locals and necesito habla español. Porfa, discúlpame, no hable en español más. Discúlpame. Okay? Este es respeto del idioma en la país de mi vivo. Sí, pero es poco y poco y poco. So, cálmate. Respire. ¿Qué pasó? Calm down. Cálmate. Tranquilo. Everybody do a big deep breath. And you can go away. Go away. Okay. No, I don't like that energy, so bye. You'll be blocked later. My parents are retired. Okay, we're way past that. Let's see. Why not? San Diego's, okay, let's see. Yep. Oh, hi. Gilbert. Hi, Gilbert. Nueva York is Mexico. Okay, yes. Yeah. We got all the geographic thing and the history. Like, yes, Safe in Baja does go back far enough in history to realize, like, we're not whitewashing. Like, this is not our mentality. Get on board. Catch up. Keep up. It's like, you're moving too slow, all those other people. All right. Para los Mexicanos. Okay. And I know some people don't want us to be here, and that's fine, but we're trying to counteract that. Like, this is what we're trying to combat, is this negative perception that, for valid reasons, that people who live in Mexico have about foreign residents. Like, we get that too. Right? Yeah. Like, we understand that. Yeah. This is not lost on us. But also part of the point of the project. Catch up, everybody. I'm not going to explain it very many times. For the slow ones on the yellow bus in the back. I don't know.
Well, to be completely accurate, any persons leaving one country and moving to a foreign country, to them, receive much the same sort of interaction. People don't like change. They don't like seeing strangers in their communities. They don't like to have to deal with it. I know I've gone into some stores where no one spoke English, and a couple of times I've seen some frustration on their faces, and my response is to ask for to pardon, for them to pardon me. But I don't speak the language. I'm learning. I'm in transition right now, and I'm learning. And people in Ensenada are muy paciencia, muy amable aquí. They're very helpful. They will go out of their way. You're like, oh, this is a lot now. And they're like, no, I can still do it. Like, I mean, they will go to the ends of the earth to help you if you ask nicely and you're respectful. And, you know, but if you're not respectful, they're going to tell you, like, take a hike, as they should. Because you're a guest here. What? Yeah. We realize we're guests here. Like, get your feet off the coffee table. No pone tu pies en la... Okay. And la mesa. No, get your feet off the table. You're a guest here. I feel very strongly about this. Yeah. So any vibe I get for people who are being go back. Bye.
I'm on board with a lot of you because we're not your typical white girls. I think this is they see two white girls and they're like, you assume a lot of based on what you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you're assuming too much.
Well, and even more unfortunate, you're assuming, and you know what that does.
And we're trying not to assume things. So, tranquilo. We gotta work together. Are you ever gonna give us a tour of your house? Okay, I can put it on a TikTok. We're not in Cabo, we're in Ensenada, Baja California. Yeah. Never bothered to assimilate into the context where, we are trying to assimilate. That is one of the points of the project. But you were late to the game, darling. We are trying to do that. I know, I understand. But this tells me that a lot of people who live here who are not foreign residents are coming on the TikTok, right? So it's a very good opportunity for us to try to bridge this gap between foreign residents and the local community and the misperceptions that we probably both have about one another.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is, we're trying to bridge this gap. And okay, people can have their feelings, but like, how can we get closer to the middle? This is why I want everybody to be involved. We're trying. We really are trying, some of us. And we're trying to get people more aligned with us because this just supports, you choose to move here, it's part of the price. You better be a quick learner. I mean, you can't be dumb. Okay, I'm just going to say it. You can't be dumb and move to Mexico because you're going to get squashed like a bug.
The grandma is Julia.
Hi. Oh,
Hi.
Julia. You can't be too needy. We had a whole conversation about that before. You have to be pretty self-sufficient. It's called Google. Look it up. Or go read the guide section. What are people saying? Don't be mad.
Yeah,
Why are you so mad? Don't be mad. I agree with you. He's like, ask the actual Mexicans, not them, right? Okay, I get it. But are you bridging the gap between here and the United States? And are you trying to fix the perception of the bullshit that they're feeding people in the United States, which is not the actual truth of what is going on here? Are you doing that? No? Okay, well, maybe you want to cállate tu boca then. Why? Because I'm trying to bridge that gap. People don't see, like, they just are so defensive, which is very interesting. And I'm sorry that people feel that way. I'm not saying it's not without reason, but don't judge us because of that, I guess, is what we're asking. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it makes me sad that you think that. But that's not us. And you're making a lot of assumptions, and you're putting that on us directly. So you're telling yourself stories in your head about, because of your past trauma, probably, and you're placing that story paradigm onto us, but it's not true. So I'm not going to react to someone's paradigm that I know is not true about me. There's no point in doing that. But love you. I wish you love and light, but you should probably move along because we're just not aligned. That's all.
Yeah.
Love you. I get it though. And I'm sorry that people are really traumatized in that way. And I just hope that what we're doing here can try to bridge some of that gap. And yeah. Anyway, what else we got? We love you. Why do you think we're here?
Again. We're in Ensenada, Baja California.
Oh yeah. We could do a commercial. Who are we? Hola. This is the Julia. She's the brand ambassador.
Dreamer, hi, thank you. That's a sweet comment.
Okay, let's pay attention to the positive people.
Yes.
Who we got?
Dreamer says you ladies are amazing.
Oh.
Don't listen to any hate. We're not going to.
Thank you.
We love you. Thank you so much.
Where's the... Oh, we can do the... Yeah, okay. Next one. Only the positive ones. What's up? What else we got? How do you what? Owns a resort. Okay, what do you have? Nothing. Nope.
No.
You know what? I know, right? St. Patrick's Day. In the States, we used to be Carlos Murphy's. Somehow, the Mexicans and the Irish, we like... get together. We're Catholic. We like to drink. We don't use birth control. I mean, that was back in the day, right? My mom had like 7 brothers and sisters, though. Very Irish Catholic. Went to Catholic school. The whole 9 yards, right? Yeah, very Irish Catholic. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think it was baptized Catholic, but that's as far as I got. So yeah, we're Catholic. We like to sing. Jolene and I found a song that we're gonna get people doing like the thingy at karaoke at Via Marina. Via Marina, the Pink Hotel in Centro has karaoke all the time. What do we got?
Oh, just
Only positive things.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Phoenix is the best. That's right. Fish taco.
Team Phoenix.
I love Phoenix fish tacos. I've been to 4 different taco stands now, and Phoenix is still my top.
They are on the Michelin list. Uh-huh.
Oh, now it's too snooty for me. I'm not going to be able to eat them.
But they don't have a star yet. They're only on the list. So 2 years ago, Baja finally, I don't know why it took them so long, got Baja on the Michelin list. So there's Michelin-starred restaurants out here. There's a taco stand that's on the Michelin list, Phoenix. There's a lot of gastronomy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like food is cutthroat here. You better be ready for some competition.
I think one of the university's specialties is in gastronomy.
Oh, there's the culinary school, but Baja Mex culinary is very like specific to this area also.
Oh yeah,
like Baja Mex. It's okay because we live in a Mediterranean. This is a Mediterranean. What do you say?
Like
climate.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is why we have Valle de Guadalupe, which is like the Napa of Mexico, 30 minutes away. I'm going to do a commercial for Ensenada right now.
Let me go one further. I think I last read that they produce and provide nearly 80% of all of Mexico's wine.
Yes, it's way, way up there.
Dreamer, hi. Dreamer has family in Ensenada and says, "You're amazing, stay safe. You're living right next door to where I was."
Oh.
Well, hi, Dreamer.
See, and the people that have, like, actually live in Ensenada and know about Ensenada, like, those are the accurate comments. The other people are just, like, talking out of the side of their mouth, you know, so. Yeah, we want to know, like, yeah, who's lived here. Everybody loves Ensenada. Let's see what else we got. Why would you go in there in the first place? Because we don't want to, because the vibration of the United States is not vibing with a lot of us. And you cannot get well where you became sick. Some of us need to make a drastic move to alter our vibration because you can't be in that vibe, and then it's going to drag you down eventually. It's going to be so exhausting that you're not going to maintain your like natural high vibe. You're going to get exhausted. You're going to get I think people are going to get sick. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, yeah.
People are like physically ill. I do disability for 30 years, so people like, yeah, if you're not aligned with the vibe that is occurring, you know, and you can leave, because Baja California is where it is an easy place to acclimate.
Yeah, it really is.
For all of the various reasons that we talked. Do we want it to become inundated? And we know there's infrastructure problems and this, that, and the other, but like, how can we help? What can we do without pushing out of our lane? Like, I'm not a Mexican citizen. I can't protest. I can't vote. I can't do certain things because that's not my lane. I'm not going to even talk about it. But when there was a safety vigil and protest in Ensenada at Parque Revolucion 2 years ago, I was the only foreign resident that showed up, and I was mad. I had to call somebody to talk me off the ledge from like yelling at them. Because, listen, it was a beautiful thing, and there's a TikTok video about it, and I translated the Spanish into English, and he's like, we need to be safe in Ensenada, we need to take care of our communities. It was a community event. And I went up that's Cece, who has epilepsy. So I went to the organizers of the event, and I apologized. in Spanish, I said, lo siento, porque eso es solo güeritas aquí. This is solo gabacho aquí. And they said, they noticed. They said, we saw that. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get people from the foreign resident community here. Why? Because we live in one community and we should show solidarity with the people who are here. Don't get me started. So if you want to start with me about you shouldn't be here and what are you doing and how are you thinking, if my Spanish was better right now, I'm a cabrona. Like, no.
So, Lucky Libra. Noelle's been here 4 years. I've been here for 4 months.
I have permanent residency now. Yay me!
I've had many adventures into many different states in Mexico, because I'm a cave explorer, and the caves in Mexico are the most unique in all the world, most incredible I've ever had the pleasure to explore, or the humbling experience of being able to descend into the earth and literally go back 64 million years in time. It's very, very humbling. Mexico is the most incredible country I've ever been to, and I've been to several. Oh, Ricky, you need to come over if you still have wine from Valle de Guadalupe. No doubt about it.
Don't waste it.
2 bottles will go to waste.
And yes, it is safe to travel to Baja this weekend, and don't cancel your plans.
Mayo,
I need a strip with that.
Noelle does have an ocean view.
Oh yeah, but the light was very reflective. You have to go on my TikTok and then you'll see like the videos. I did. The hummingbird drone video is not AI, but I was gonna do one of the city to show it's not on fire.
Yeah. Aldo, hola, hola.
New question?
No, just greetings from Valle de Guadalupe.
Welcome in. From Valle de Guadalupe. Oh, we love Valle de Guadalupe. I have a sign that says I heart Baja, Valle, Rosarito, Tijuana. Where's my Tijuana? But I have to make more signs at the other. This is the Kepper for my dog. It's not a.
Oh,
we're like, what's that?
Now.
I love Tijuana. So, hi.
I don't know how long you intend on going.
I know we've been on this live for a long time. So
I'm getting ready to go home.
No, I'm gonna get off right now. So, hi everybody. So
Thank
we're gonna.
you
How long
so
have we
much.
been on? Like 3 hours.
Thank you. You jumped on, you jumped off. You said some really nice things. You said some things that came from your fear-based heart. But you know what? If it felt good to go ahead and say it and made you feel better about yourself, we're okay with you dumping it on us here.
The frog song.
I think that those of you who have negative comments about us being here,
we're
about
sorry.
Baja, we're so sorry. Please seek help.
Please seek help. We'll just try not to assume things about us.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done for this evening. Let us know what you thought.
Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the roses and the hearts and the gifts and the.
As my grandson would do, giving you a big heart.
Half an hour.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Okay, we're gonna do another show later. I'm gonna look at all the comments and we'll see what we kind of come up with. Love you.
Wait.
Be safe in Baja.
Oh, it's because it needs a mouse. Is that it? There's the mouse.
Hola. Like bloopers. Post-production. Just close the screen. I think it'll turn out better. Oh.
Yeah, now that you said it, now I understand what you meant.
Boo! You were in the dark for a minute. Bye!